Good morning, welcome back to Garden Novice on this lovely Sunday morning. Today I'm going to continue with my algae saga on the inside of the polytunnel. I'll bring the camera around in a second. 10 days ago I sprayed the full inside of this tunnel with a product called Polytex Pro, and I've got a video for that. I'll put the link in the description. Inspired by Pete Trenouth, who used a product called Algon. So I just wanted to compare the two. What Pete was saying is Algon cleared the algae off his timber frame of his polytunnel, but the plastic, the polythene, you had to wash with soapy water. Well, I think it's the same with Polytex Pro. I sprayed the tunnel, like I say, and this area here, which is in front of me, which I'll show you, is still green, although it's changed colour, so I assume that the Polytex Pro has done its job and killed the algae. So today I'm going to wash it off with soapy water and a microfiber mop. See how we get on. First of all, let me show you the green algae, what's left. I'll tilt the camera down a little bit. There you can see on there, you see. Quite green. That's the worst bit. Because I had brassicas in both them beds after the tomatoes, and I think that's what's in the algae. So that's what we're going to clean off. So let's get on with the work. First of all, I'm going to move these trays so I can lift the shelves off. Can go in there. These here are Ian's onions from our allotment journey. I think he needs to get them potted on. He's got Ilse Craig, he's got Algae from the onion challenge, Pete Trenouth's onion challenge, and he's got another onion now which was given to him off a guy on the site, our secretary. They're all coming on really well and he wants to get them potted on. I'll bully him into doing it. Right, so that's the plants off the shelves, so let's lift the shelves off. The beauty of this KSB greenhouse, the shelves just lift off. The metal. Shelf brackets are already built in. So I'll do this section first, and then we'll see how we get on with that. Close the door a bit. Right, this is just soapy wash water. It's coming off easy enough. Down the bottom, you might have to put a little hand brush in there. The bulk of it I can go over the mop and then should have got a different mop like. Now I'll rinse it off with a water can, I think. This one. Right, I'll get on with this other two and then we'll come back. Right, let's get on with the outside. This mop should reach the centre of the tunnel. Yes. That's what we wash. I might go over it again in the spring, I don't know. See what the winter weather does to it. Right, let's move along a bit. Right, that's this whole side pattern in new bit being washed with a soapy wash. I didn't spray the outside, just soapy washed it. The thing is, I don't have a hose pipe around it to hose it down. It won't matter, it's going to rain, it'll wash it off. What I am thinking about buying is a cordless pressure washer. You can get them for about 65-70 quid. I might just have a look into that. Just spray it all with a soapy wash. But we'll see. Anyway, let's go back inside. Right, that's half the polytunnel washed, inside and out. Looks like it's cleaned out quite nicely actually. So it needed the soapy wash, just the Polytex Pro wasn't quite enough to take the dirt off, but it certainly took the algae off with the help of soapy water and the mop. Yeah, it looks much clearer. I don't think it's as clear as my new bit, but it's getting there, not too bad. So let a lot more light through without that algae. Yeah, I'm quite chuffed with that. Let's get the shelves back on now. Right, let's lift these shelves on. I might give them a brush off. Put them back on. Like I said earlier, they just sit on these brackets, make the fit. They won't slide up because they've got a bit of a lug on each end. Slot them into the shelf bracket. mop. Two more. Right, get this last one on. Yes, these were a good buy for this tunnel. They were £15 each shelf, but they're very useful, especially when the spring comes and you've got loads of seed trays and pots to accommodate. Right, there we go. Yeah, that's should dry out nicely, that. Right guys, that's half my tunnel now washed. I'm going to do the other half next week. But I am going to change the mop to a microfiber long reach window cleaner. I think that might be better. I found that a bit heavy when it was full of water. Right, that's me done for the day. Please like and share my channel, subscribe if you haven't already done so. I really appreciate that. Boosts me numbers up a little bit. And then I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.